Hi there, I'm Barry Baumgardner, founder of Sage Event Management. And tonight I wanted to talk to you about the importance of doing a VIP event. So what's really cool about today's video is that we are here at the Newseum in Washington, D.C. One of our clients, a nonprofit trade association, has rented out this entire museum for the evening for a special VIP event. So this might seem like something you could never do, you couldn't possibly afford, but you'd be amazed how affordable it really is. For pennies on the dollar, you can actually take over something like an art gallery, a museum like this, and make it your own for the night. So what's really cool about what our guest experienced is today they spent a whole day lobbying on the Hill. We had special meetings with senators like Senator Ted Cruz. We got them to engage and interact with their lobbyists. So they had a really awesome day on the Hill. And then they came here. So right now they arrived and they went up a special elevator just for them up to the 6th floor where they had cocktails and appetizers up on the terrace where they have incredible views of the brand new Capitol. And I say brand new because it's just been refurbished. It's been completely refurbished top to bottom. So it is gleaming. It is the best representation of all that is great in our country. So they're up there taking a look at that while they have drinks and network and mingle. Then they have the whole run of the museum. So 6 full floors. They can wander around. There's bars on every floor. They basically can have the whole museum to themselves. And what better networking opportunity? Not only do you get an incredible experience you couldn't get anywhere else, no crowds, no lines, just them, but also there's this incredible networking that they get to enjoy with each other. And that's the heart of a VIP event, is creating a unique experience that your attendees couldn't find anywhere else, that quite frankly you are delivering for them in a way that they could never find anywhere else. So what does that do for you? It makes you a unique event host. And think about it. If you're hosting a VIP event, let's say it's for 20 people, doesn't have to be at the Newseum, 20 people in a garden of a historic home, or 50 people doing a special tour. We're about to do one behind the scenes at Universal, hosted by Universal special guests for some very special people who love Harry Potter and Harry Potter World for one of our hosts, or it could be bringing 200 people to the Newseum. There's so many different opportunities for you, but the great thing about it is that you've got them all together in one small space or large space, but basically all together where they're uniquely focused on each other and on you. And what that shows them is they get access, special access. And what we find when we do a VIP event like this is we immediately find out who are our most loyal members in this case, because this is a trade association, or who are our best buyers. If you're hosting an information marketing event, what's better than to know who are your best buyers? Well, the best buyers are going to be the ones who self-select and say, hey, me, I'm willing to pay more for a special activity, for an exclusive opportunity, for access to you. And if you're the event host, maybe having an event for 1,000 people like Jeff Walker. And so a VIP experience of 300 people all of a sudden feels really intimate. Or we just came up from an event with Lisa Sasevich. She had 400 plus people. So a VIP lunch for 200 feels really intimate. So you really want to think about that. And here's one little bonus for you that I want you to think about. So you could have all of this, flowers, candlelight, linens. We've got musicians upstairs. They're about to move down here for dinner. It could be a really extraordinary experience, but you don't want to price it based just on what you're doing tonight. What you really want to think about is how do you add in some inexpensive benefits that go along with it that don't cost you anything. Let me give you an idea of what that would be. It'd be priority access at registration, meaning that they have their own special VIP line. So as soon as they check in, they feel super special. Or either one, it could be priority access to the general session room the next day. So they get to come before anyone else and pick the seat that they most want. Doesn't cost you anything, but it's a VIP benefit that they really love. It could be hosting a bonus Q&A session in your general session room the morning of day 2 is when we like to do it, or during one of your VIP lunches. All of these give you exclusive access to your best buyers, to your most loyal members, which makes your life easier because all of a sudden you know who you want to talk to, who most wants to talk to you, and quite frankly, they're paying you for the experience. So they pay you for special access to you, and it doesn't cost you anything if you're doing advanced registration, if you're doing advanced access to the room, if you're doing bonus Q&A, those are all free. Doesn't cost you a penny. This costs you a couple bucks, but it makes for an experience that they will be talking about, tweeting about, Facebooking about, posting pictures, and talking about you for a long, long time to come. So it helps build your brand, it helps build your credibility and your reputation, but most importantly, it builds great relationships with your best customers. And that's all what live events are about. That's always what we're trying to do with the live event, is create a unique experience that brings people closer to you, bonds them in a unique way you couldn't do anywhere else, and makes for a really special opportunity for you to connect. So what you ought to be thinking about is your next live event. It doesn't matter if it's 10 people, 20 people, 200 people, 2,000 people. How could you create a special experience for your VIPs, for your best members, for your best buyers, where they get special access to you and to an opportunity they couldn't find anywhere else? That's all for now, but one last thought, you can do this. Go out there and do it.